Hey guys, it's David here. I am bringing you guys Sean Grandillo.
Hello.
And Alex Wise.
Hey, I've never seen a single video he's done.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a fan.
They're in Deaf West production of Spring Awakening, which is on Broadway right now, and I had the pleasure of seeing them in it. It is fantastic.
We all grew up in Cleveland together, a couple years apart. I'm a lot younger than these guys, and they haven't even aged as well.
We wanted to give a shout out to the youth theater scene there, how our experience through high school might have prepared us for theater as a career.
It wasn't just doing a play your elementary school or your middle school, but there's so many different places that I could go to do shows, and I started doing plays when I was 6 years old, and I would do 4 shows a year at different theaters. There were so many examples set for us of how to be and how not to be, Sean.
I was a late bloomer. I agree with you though, because once I did start, it was crazy. There was always an opportunity. Even if you didn't get cast in one thing, you could go somewhere else. When we were together, we went to the same high school program for theater called the Academy for the Performing Arts, and we both attended that. I think I did 20 shows between summer stock and other things, but mainly because of the Academy. By the time I was going off to college to do it, I had done 20 shows. Great 18-year-old Valjean.
It's good that you mentioned the Chagrin Falls Performing Arts Academy. Junior and senior year was a 2-year program, and it was a half day. We would start at our different academic high schools in the morning, and then the afternoon we would all kind of bus to this classical acting program. And this was the first time that we had done Shakespeare, and we were doing Chekhov, and we were learning about Shaw and Tennessee Williams, and just to have that resource in high school was insane.
I went to the Beck Center Conservatory when I was in high school for, I think, a year. It's a weekend program that was designed to be like a college theater conservatory for teenagers. We were studying with professional actors and teachers from all over Cleveland, teaching us things about movement and voice and speech. To 16-year-old me, now I'm 18. It was like a revolutionary idea that these were all like separate things that you could break down and work on.
The musical theater programs deserve a shout out too. A lot of my youth and a lot of my foundational training happened at Stagecrafters.
And I was doing shows at HYT and Beechwood and Chagrin Valley Little Theater.
Our community JCC had Playmakers, and that was like the first place I ever, oh my gosh. I remember I came into the audition, my mom played the piano for my audition. I sang What a Wonderful World.
Art in general seemed like a real possible career path there because of the infrastructure. We showed interest. It was like if we had shown interest in computer science and there had been like a great teacher there. We had real committed educators there. And I started late, so I didn't have years to hear this, but I never got a sense of this is a crazy crapshoot of a career you're going to try to do. Now I totally feel that way.
And also there were a lot of people who had come out of Cleveland theater who were working professionally in New York and elsewhere say, look, this is something that people actually do.
Just the fact that I knew that you could go to college for theater before I was even a freshman in high school. And in the comments of videos where I've mentioned theater, a lot of people don't even know that it's an option to train in school for it.
I think they'd have you believe that it's Broadway or death. You go to Broadway or you die penniless, But it's like there's a whole gray area of people who are working actors, aren't necessarily on Broadway, but they aren't starving in the streets. What matters is that you're out there doing your thing, and Cleveland showed us that.
Start a theater company. What's cool is by us, we knew a lot of the players who were involved in founding these theater companies, and youth or otherwise, start things because I believe there are artistic people everywhere.
And if you're afraid that people around you are not interested in theater, by creating the outlet, you will create a generation of people who are interested.
Anyway, I think that's about it, but if you guys like this, make sure to give it a little thumbs up, leave a comment letting us know if you've been to a show, if you have not, if you grew up in a community that was like Cleveland's and you want to let us know your own funny, embarrassing, or memorable anecdotes about theater, put them down there. And if you guys want to find these boys elsewhere, Sean, where can they find you?
At Sean Grandillo. Will you spell that for them in the thing?
The little thing will block
up.
Great.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
And Alex, where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter at AlexWise and Instagram at AlexJWise. And look me up on Grindr.
You guys know where to find me. If you don't, it's in the description. And other than that, I thank you guys so much for watching. Go out and see some live theater.
Please.
And I will see you very soon. Okay.
And now I'll do a monologue from Angels in America.
Bye!
What does this moment feel like it wants to be? What's your action here?
And your tactic?
And your objective? You're not playing Hamlet. You're playing your Hamlet.
This piece is a cultural mosaic.
Are you a homo, Joe? Joe!
Don't do it to me.
Joe, are you a homo? Tell me if you're a
You're
homo or I'll
breaking
put your
me.
dinner in the oven and turn it up so high that everyone in this building will asphyxiate!
This is where Cleveland got us.